Full snow moon. What's the energy around us and the best we can manifest out of it for this lunar month? Let's find out. Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Granny B. In today's Law of Attraction Pick a Card reading, I'm looking at the lunar month ahead for all the signs split into the 4 elements. So we've got air, earth, fire and water. As always, my readings will focus on using the law of attraction to manifest the best outcome to every situation. And it's a general reading, so there's always going to be parts of each reading that are intended as messages for others who are watching, parts that are going to be relevant to you, and parts that tapped into the collective energy. And as usual, I'm going to pull a crystal card for each pile using Crystals the Stone deck to give you another way to choose your reading. And I'll give you the name of the crystal here and read you the interpretation when we get into each reading. So here we go. Can I have a crystal card for group 1, please? Crystal card for group 1. It's that one. Group 1 air signs is Sunstone. Crystal card for group 2, please. Crystal card. Group 2, please. It's that one. Group 2, blue calcite for earth signs. Crystal card for group 3, straight away. Crystal card for group 3, fire signs is Amethyst. Crystal card for group 4, please. Crystal card for group 4, water signs is Lepidolite. Now then, take a nice deep cleansing breath with me and then pick the pile, the element or the crystal card that you're most drawn to, and then you go down to the description box or the pinned comment and click on the timestamp there. That'll take you directly to the start of that reading. Group 1 air signs. Hello, welcome to your reading. Remember, it's a general reading, so take what resonates with you and just leave the rest. And your crystal card is Sunstone. Sunstone, what it is, Sunstone emanates feel-good vibes of warmth and radiance. The stone's orange and red sparkling light effect, aka spangling, aka aventurescence, is the result of copper inclusions reflecting light from within. Who needs it? Fellas looking to operate on a higher plane. The vitamin D deprived, all solar-powered human beings who do not in fact harvest life force by turning up the brightness on their smartphones. Where to put it? Anywhere you're looking for a boost in stamina. First thought, the gym. Sure, bro. When to use it? When it's time to get busy, or when your disposition needs a little sunnying up. And the mantra is, take back your shine. Moonology card to give me the overall theme of your reading. A time for healing, balsamic moon. Leaving the past behind you, being certain that you've taken all the necessary steps to ensure that you are healed, that you've released the past. No papering over any cracks here. You need solid foundations of health on every level. Rest if you need to rest, properly rest. Self-care is not selfish. Fairy tarot for what's happening. Six of Summer. Children or childhood. The return of people or romances from your past. Remembering events differently in a better or worse light than how they really happened. In this deck, we see less of the traditional meaning of the Six of Cups, because this is about being childlike, seeing things as you did when you were younger, and there were all the bright possibilities and you could manifest things in a flash, and you still can. It's only your reaction to contrast that's knocked you off that. When you get the ability to stay in that high vibe place, no matter what contrast shows up, then you're going to be far happier. With this, I'm getting the feeling that you're afraid of what's going to hit next, rather than going with the flow and allowing good things to come to you. Five of Spring. Yep. Opposing goals arising from differing opinions, feeling at odds with yourself or others, overly ambitious people. It feels like a fight, and it's you in competition with you. The fight is with yourself. It can also mean being pushed or shoved to doing something you don't really feel ready to do or deal with, but the shove's happening for a good reason. And this is why the healing message, that time of resting so you can pick up what needs to be done and do it without feeling like a fight when you get there. The Wheel. Delays are over. Sudden or unexpected good luck. A new car or travel. Things are opening up for you. Your luck is shifting for the better. Or better to say that your fortune's on the rise. I think something happened when Mercury went direct that's a light at the end of what's been an incredibly long dark tunnel. That would have been around the 22nd of February. Now you're dealing with the fact that it might be good news, but this good news is going to create work for you. Things have felt stagnant for so long that you don't really trust this, but the cards say that it is real. It's happening. Five of Summer. Trust that there is a reason for everything that happens. Remove yourself from the negative emotions of others, focusing on that which frightens or worries you. Trust. It's all about trust. The universe is working to put you where you need to be in a way that will work for you. And you do need to accentuate the positive here. Focus on the upside, the positive outcome that you can see, because nothing could be as bad as what you've been dealing with. You can't see that this news, this chance for healing is going to make things better. Let go of doubt and fear. Let go of the feeling that you aren't supported, because you are. Help is there. You just have to ask for it. And remember that the 6 there can also mean a gift from the universe. And sitting with the Wheel, it's a lucky gift from the universe, turning up in perfect timing. Good tarot for advice on how to deal with it. Hierophant. Do things by the book. Take no shortcuts. When it comes to spiritual practice, double down on it. Really go in deep. Do the things that you know make you feel better. This card's reminded me of a thing that happened in meditation for me recently. 4 angels, each giving me the gift of their symbol, one for each element. I thought at the time I was seeing myself as the magician card, but it wasn't. It was this card from this deck. It's your spiritual practice that will allow the deepest healing here and allow you to move forward. And if you've let it slide, now's the time to go back to what used to work for you. 6 of Summer. This is a 5 and you've got 2 5s already. This is absolutely a time of change, of transition. And what's happening for you now is temporary, and it's shifting towards something far, far more permanent and happily stable. Ace of Air. This flashing up in a neon sign, fate at work. Synchronicity and karma working in your favor. Look, don't fight this new phase that's opening up for you. It's something that you've either manifested for your highest good or is part of your life path. Fighting it, distrusting it, working against it, that's not making it easier. It just means that the helpers that the universe are putting in place for you is going to have to work harder for you. Pull as part of that team. You can't bridle this winged horse. And there's no saddle here. Hold on tight, but let him fly. Nine of Earth. Oh, wow. 9 of Earth falling under the Wheel. It's solid abundance coming in. The Wheel is turning to bring you, to build you these foundations. Learning to rely on yourself and on the universe to put you where you need to be and bring you all the resources you need in such a way that you know it's for your highest good. There's more going on here than you know about. More money and other resources at your back than you know about. Complete the task at hand. It's a good one. Yet there's more than one thing that you have unfinished here that it'll help you to complete. Be structured and disciplined by the book, like the Hierophant said. Six of Earth, unexpected resources. I got that feeling. And I'm not surprised to see this card here. The Wheel of Fortune, the Six of Summer, the Nine of Earth, the Ace. Clearly this is a happy surprise, a gift from the universe, something magical and amazing coming in. If that you can trust it's possible, that things actually can go right for you. And I love this card in this deck. What you have sent forth in love in the past comes back to you multiplied here. You get your own back in the best way. It feels like the universe reaching out and saying, look, I'm here, let the doubt go. Things can work out magically for you. And this is all in this lunar cycle. I'm sure of it. Angel Answers card just to give us some clarity within the next few weeks. So yeah, this month for certain, and at the very least you're going to get positive news and things will begin to shift for you. Patience being rewarded, and I get distinct Ten of Pentacles vibes here. People being blessed by an angel, a temple, a lake, mountains in the background. It feels like blessings, guidance towards more stability. Group 1, if you liked the reading, please give it a thumbs up, which is the best support you could possibly give me, so thank you. And while you're here, if you haven't already, you can subscribe to the channel so that YouTube sends you a message whenever I upload a new pick a card reading like this one. I'm moving on to Group 2, so I'm sending you all my love and healing blessings for you and your loved ones. Bye now. Group 2 Earth Signs, hello, welcome to your reading. Remember, it's a general reading, so take what resonates for you and just let the rest go by. And your crystal card is blue calcite. What it is, dreamy, calming blue calcite is the fresh from the meditation retreat, vision board making hippie of the calcite family. Who needs it? People who stare up at the ceiling wondering about the future at 3 AM. Where to put it on your bedside table, when to use it. When stress is the enemy, freaking out is not a prerequisite for accomplishment. Deadlines aren't death sentences. Stress will extinguish your creativity and crush your dreams if you let it. Call on the calming, focused energy of blue calcite to remind you to put the stress in its place, far away from the joy of the process and the delight of dreaming big. And the mantra is, act on your dreams. Moonology card, overall theme for your reading. And it's new moon, a new start is coming, and it's one of the most positive cards in this deck. Something new and exciting is in the works for you. You're starting to see possibilities and you've got hope again. This is lovely. It does feel like a fresh page, a new chapter. Leave the past behind. Fairy tarot for what's happening. Princess of Summer. A new relationship or emotional experience, invitations to social events, a compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. Journaling, just heard that loud and clear. Journaling or automatic writing, but putting pen to paper in a meditative state for sure. Your dreams are also important, so a dream diary could also give you some guidance. This could be a person with younger water energy coming in or being an important part of your tribe. Dreamy a little, naive, intuitive, they've got insights. Eight of Spring. Stress that comes from having many things happening at once, successful multitasking, sudden events or changes. Successful manifesting. That's what I nearly said. This feels like results from manifesting techniques right through the reading so far. And it's definitely momentum building. That stress is the good kind. It's shifting things fast and you've got to keep up with it. The dandelions on this card represent wishes come true. Not in the process of coming true, but come true. A lot of manifestations popping in at once and suddenly seeing why you had to be in the place where you are right now for all of these better things to come in for you. Eight of Autumn. Do more research before proceeding. Education in the form of seminars, going back to school or apprenticeships. Excellent craftsmanship and long-term projects. It's 2 8s. You're doing your best here. This path may feel like it's been a wild meander, but this has been a stepping stone that's led you towards this new start. This card says there's much to be learned right here, right now, and that you're being set up so that you can learn. The effort that you're putting into learning now is going to pay you dividends in the future. And your efforts are appreciated here too. And I mean by other people around you. King of Summer, a romantic partner you can trust. Excellent advice that comes from the heart. Getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavour. If this isn't a person either already with you or coming in for you, then it's finding a compromise that's heart-centered, that comes out of love. It's being very spiritual, finding that deep well of love and compassion inside you that allows manifestations to flow so perfectly. And if this is a person coming in for you, then, as the card says, their intentions are entirely honourable and you can trust them implicitly. If it's a friend or an acquaintance, then their advice is also sound and worth listening to. Good tarot for advice on how to deal with all this. The Moon, I said that your dreams were important, and there's far more going on here than meets the eye. Synchronicities popping up to show that you're on the right path. Listen to guidance from the universe, however it appears. And yeah, journaling could well be a part of that guidance. However it turns up, it's there. It's available to you right now. Worries and fears are completely unnecessary, wasted energy. Let them go and trust. All you need is the next right step. Ace of Water, this is all very intuitive and heart-centered. It's also about that well of inner love overflowing, like I saw with the King of Summer there. It's love giving you hope. Whether that's love for someone else or coming to that deep self-love that lets you love unconditionally without requiring that the beloved changes, that's deep. Again, this card talks of guidance, inner wisdom, being helped. Queen of Air, being completely honest with yourself and others, healthy boundaries, and again with the self-love and adding self-esteem to that, being the strong, intelligent, powerful, intuitive person that you truly are, having clarity of purpose, a one true aim, a single-minded purpose that you can take steps to flow towards. There's always a strategy, always the possibility of using intuition and intelligence, head and heart together. King of Summer and Queen of Air, balancing that yin and yang to get this clarity. Justice, karma, cause and effect. What you put out comes back to you in perfect ways. Things are righting themselves and justice is being done. You may not see it yet, the Moon, but this wipes the slate clean for the new start. This incredibly positive new start. That's the foundation of this reading. Things are being balanced, redress is being made, it's all working out in perfect timing for your highest good. And I pulled an Angel Answers card just to give us some clarity. Success. This feels like the Sun and the Chariot all rolled into one. Take it easy on yourself. You don't have to effort all of this into reality. It's coming in for you. You can relax a little and take some time to smell the roses. And in fact, if you do, it's likely to turn up even faster. Whatever manifestations techniques you're using, keep it up. But apart from that, your guidance is so spot on right now that you don't really seem to be able to put a foot wrong. And this is also a yes to anything I've not answered directly here. This is a very happy reading for you. Group 2. If you enjoyed the reading, please give it a thumbs up and comment below with what resonated for you. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe to the channel so that you get a message whenever I upload a new pick a card reading like this one. I'm moving on to Group 3 now. So until next time, love and blessings to you. Bye now. Group 3, Fire Signs. Hello, welcome to your reading. Remember, it's a general reading, so take what resonates for you and leave the rest. And your crystal card is Amethyst. What it is, Amethyst is a lilac to dark purple semi-precious gemstone from the quartz family. The ancient Romans believed amethyst got its lush purple colour when the god Bacchus spilled wine on a clear stone. Today, amethyst is believed to assist in connecting with the big guy in the sky. Who needs it? Train wrecks who go off the rails on the wet and wild route to Bacchanalia, any Pisces. Where to put it? The interior decorator's little purple secret. Amethyst can uplift the vibe of any living space. When to use it? When it's time to give up the victim routine and start living with purpose, hold on tight to amethyst. And the mantra is, get drunk on your highest self. Moonology card to give me the overall theme for your reading. Time to breathe out, disseminating moon. You are where you are, and it's okay. This feels like it all just happened to you just before this full moon. And as the moon goes past full, you're going to need a little time to relax and breathe and just let it all be. Wait for clear guidance, wait for signs and synchronicity. Now is not the time to push or forge ahead with new plans, even though you feel like you ought to be doing something. And I'm getting a little hermit energy here, which is shining a light on something rather than turning completely inward. So whatever all of this is, you can look at it clearly if you can get past fear or worry. Fairy tarot for what's happening. Ace of Summer, open your heart to love, the beginning of a new intimate relationship or the rebirth of a current one, the awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies. It could be an aha moment that shifted things for you, a new facet to your spiritual practice, or a deepened result from an existing one. Open your heart to love is always a good message as long as you can do it. Heart-centered meditation, opening up that heart chakra so that if someone is coming in for you, you can be ready to love and be loved. Four of Autumn. Manage your resources wisely. Achieve a balance in how you spend and save money. Help out those who are less fortunate. Right here, right now, you are more blessed than you know. There is so much potential for abundance if you can manage your resources wisely. And by that, I don't just mean money. I mean time, energy, health, well-being, family, friends, pets. Don't hold on to anything so tight that you don't leave room for more to come in. Declutter. If you feel the pinch, then see where you might be able to cut back on spending or increase earning, but do so wisely. Pruning a plant too hard will kill it. Restricting money's growth will stunt it. Give it the space it needs to thrive. Clear out the weeds around it, and then it's going to bear fruit for you. Ego, the illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear and worry. You're not trapped. With that Four of Autumn energy, the only thing that's got you trapped is your fears. The fear of lack. And here it really is false evidence appearing real. Material security is not the only thing that matters here. If you're managing your resources wisely, then the cliche is true. The only thing you have to fear is fear itself. So let it go. Break the chains, set yourself free. You do need to set a goal, have a purpose, have something clear to work towards. That's going to help you break through this illusion that you're trapped by circumstances. You're not. There's always something that we can do. Remember, you're not in a cycle where you can push it, so it's baby steps. Taking the time to breathe, set the frustration aside so you can find out what's really important. Seven of Summer. No more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision. Confusion that arises from over-analyzing the options. Yeah. Out of your head and into your heart. Stop over-analyzing everything. Did you know that there are two kinds of signs from the universe? There are confirmation signs, synchronicities that tell you that you're on the right path, things falling into place in such a way that they couldn't have been orchestrated. And activation signs, when you get pinged to get back into the higher awareness and get out of your ego mind. And generally, that's the little ones, the angel numbers, that bird you keep seeing everywhere. They're jolts just to get you focus out and up. Trying too hard, seeing signs where there are none. That turns synchronicities back into what the scientists and psychologists call confirmation bias. Relax, take a breath. Let go of needing to overanalyze all of this. Good tarot. Advice on how to deal with it all. 6 of Water. The past is in the past. It's nice to look back there, but I wouldn't want to go back and live in it again. It's neither as good and as rosy or as bad and grey as you believe it to be right now. Acknowledge and heal the wounds from the past and then move on from them. Don't allow any old energies to stay stuck. And if you need help with that, then ask for it from wherever you feel comfortable asking for it. You aren't trapped. You're safe. The rug isn't about to be pulled out from under you. It is safe to ask for more than you have. It is safe to let go of what you no longer need or what no longer serves you. Generally here, what I see you dumping is clutter. On the mundane level, getting rid of objects and rubbish that's cluttering your space. Allowing yourself to be rid of mementos that mean less to you than needed now that you're taking that breath and seeing more clearly. Marie Kondo the living shears out of your space. Let go of the past. 3 of Earth. Teamwork, creative alliances, building on a solid foundation. No one is an island. You have been building on solid foundations, so you can trust that it's okay to let go and ask for more. I'm seeing Oliver Twist here, though, being punished in the past for asking for more, creating that fear that if you ask and you get, then something bad has to happen to even the score, and that's just not true, unless you believe it to be so. The universe wants to give you what you intend to receive, co-create. That might give you the confidence to let go and intend, break you out of this illusion of being trapped, give you that breathing space to settle into these foundations. Patience, moderation in all things, including moderation. You can't shove, push, and shake your fist at the universe and expect things to manifest in for you. That's not how this works. You have to come at it with a heart overflowing with love and gratitude, genuinely. Because coming at it in any other way, trying to fool the universe into believing that you genuinely feel that way is impossible. You can't trick the universe into giving you that particular person or the multi-million lottery win. Think about this. Who are you trying to fool? Higher self, the universe, you, the quantum field, the entirety of creation that already knows everything. If you feel trapped, then you really have trapped yourself. And I know that's sounding harsh, but if you want to see these manifestations coming in, then these are the fears and the illusions and the past hurts that's caused this mistrust that needs to be taken and decluttered out. Marie Kondo the living shiz out of your energy as well. Thank it and let it all go with love. The universe has your back. Trust it implicitly and you'll be able to flow in all of your intentions. Let go of specifics. Ask for this, whatever it is, or something better for the highest good of all. Turn of Fire again with the decluttering. Look the card meaning up in this deck. This is the Good Tarot. You'll see it right there in the description for the card. Declutter your life. Take that beat, that pause, and work out what you can drop. There are too many plates spinning, too many things demanding your attention, and you're afraid if you let any of one of them stop spinning, then they'll all crash and burn, and it's not the case. It's not what's happening here. You don't need to hold on to things or attitudes that no longer hold any value for you. It is safe to let them go with thanks, knowing by clearing out the old you're making way for the new. This is a nitty-gritty get down to absolute basics and give yourself the thwack over the head with the frying pan of enlightenment. How? Fetching water, chopping wood, by decluttering in every way you can. You won't be able to push forward until you do. My Leo sun and I would like to say ouch in sympathy because I feel equally as called out here and I'm a work in progress on this point too. Angel Answers card just to give us some clarity. Peaceful resolution. The challenges, the contrasts that seem to have you stuck will resolve themselves if you just allow yourself to let go and trust. It is all working out for you. The steps that you've got to take are not directly involved with any of it right now, and the best thing you can do is take this pause and allow things to happen while you distract yourself out of holding everything in such tight control by decluttering, cleaning, clearing, going back to your spiritual practice and taking this time out. Peace, be still. You got this. We got this. It'll be right. Group 3, if you enjoyed the reading, please give it a thumbs up and comment below with what resonated for you. And if you haven't already, then please do subscribe to the channel so that you get a message whenever I upload a new pick a card reading like this one. I'm moving on to Group 4 now. Love and healing blessings to you and your loved ones. Bye now. Group 4, hello, welcome to your reading. Remember, it's a general reading, so take what resonates with you and just leave the rest. Your crystal card is Lepidolite. What it is, Lepidolite is a lithium-infused mica with rose and lavender huge spa vibes. Who needs it? The perpetually frazzled, the oh-so-cerebral type A workaholics. Way to put it, in a bubble bath on the meditation cushion, in the fetal position, when the pressure to be successful, fit, and fabulous 24/7, 365 is too much. When to use it, when freaking out, or to prevent that, put the phone on Do Not Disturb, hold Lepidolite in each palm, and just let yourself be for 5 minutes. Relax the muscles between your shoulder blades, lengthen your breaths, and let go of the drama. It wasn't yours to begin with anyway, and the mantra is enter your chill zone. Moonology card to give me the overall theme for your reading. Waning moon. What do you need to release? This can be very positive energy, and it happens right after the full moon, so it's a natural lunar cycle that's being highlighted here. Either the best or the worst has already happened, and now is time to gently let go of anything that needs to be let go of, whatever that is. Fairy tarot for what's happening. King of Spring, a financial windfall. Your leadership skills are needed now. An unexpected supporter of your cause. Financial windfall sounds good to me. Are you letting go of being a follower, not standing in your full power? Because this feels like your energy, being the leader, being the inspiration, entrepreneur energy. You're working a little too hard here. There are people who will help you if you ask for that help. The feeling is that someone is asking you to do more, and you don't know if you have the ability to cope with more. Three of Winter. Reach out to others for the comfort and love. You will grow stronger from this situation. Sadness that will heal with time. There is a sense of loss here, sadness. You do need the support of others to be able to fully feel that and release it. And this is something that's already happened. No surprise to you. Don't shut yourself off from the support network that's there, and don't for a second feel yourself to be a burden to others, because that's not true. You are loved, and people and the universe want to help. They just may not know how. So open the lines of communication and tell people what you need. You can't get what you don't ask for. How will anyone know what you need if you don't tell them? King of Winter. That was odd. I don't believe in mistakes when I trip over a word so clearly. That was a message for someone here. Get advice from someone professional and objective. Public speaking, unemotional relationships. If you need to go to counselling, then do it. It isn't a sign of weakness. Although it may not be a cure for all that ails you, it might help you choose a better reaction to it. This could be a doctor, a lawyer, a financial advisor, an editor, with the writing thing I said back there. Whoever you need, take their impartial advice. There could be some real gems of good advice that really help you here. Three of Autumn. Follow your passion when it comes to your career. Be the best at what you do, being compensated for your creative talents. Creative solutions to your current challenges, working with other people as a team. There are untapped talents here that you have that you can use to your best advantage in this current situation, but you're not seeing the plus side. All you're seeing is the downside. You have to follow your heart here. Do the things that you love to do. If you're truly doing the things that you love to do, then you're going to find that the way smooths out for you. Good tarot for advice on how to deal with all this. Eight of Water. Letting go of superficiality. Going deeper than the surface to find out what's underneath. Look, It isn't what you ought to do or what you should do that lights you on fire. It's what flows you, what you lose time doing. Other people's expectations of you are not your dream or your destiny. And yeah, there's a caveat with that. Sometimes you've got to do what you've got to do in order to put money in the bank and food on the table. Not doing that can have serious consequences. But don't stay stuck holding on to what isn't right for you. Treat whatever you're earning at now as a stepping stone to something better down the line. Let go of feeling stuck and give your absolute best where you are. And you will be able to take the next steps. Even if what you thought you wanted before turned out not to be right for you after all, you can always choose again and again. You aren't in the wrong place at the wrong time. You haven't got it wrong. You're not finished. A new chapter can start at any moment. 4 of air, rest, time out, healing, recuperation, meditation. You can't hear the inner voice, the inner guidance if you're busy being busy and not taking the time to think. So easy to stay busy so as not to press on the sore spot or push ourselves so hard that our energy levels crash when we don't take time out to rest and heal and recharge our batteries. It's also very easy to slip into mind-numbing mundanity and boredom when you're faced with the necessity of rest. Resting isn't boring. It's also doing something constructive when done correctly, and that's key. Resting is doing nothing, not sitting worrying about everything that has to be done, not binge watching the latest season of your favourite programme, actually doing nothing, deliberately, switching off, taking time out. Does that sound scary? Try it for 5 minutes every day for a fortnight. 5 minutes is an achievable goal. 10 of air. It is the end of a chapter, but it's a graceful close. This can be an epiphany too in this deck, an end to a way of thinking. Be grateful for lessons learned, wisdom gained that allows more clarity going forward. Something better is going to come in for you, and pretty soon too. The best part of this is that you can react differently next time you encounter this flavour of contrast, because you've learned all you could learn from the situation that brought you to this 10. The lesson is that it isn't what happens to you that will make or break you. It's how you choose to react. It's always how you choose to react. And it is a choice. You don't have to knee-jerk. You can pause and choose a different response. Laugh if it's a stubbed toe. Sing at the top of your voice if you feel angry and frustrated. I love yelling songs at the universe. There will be a new mental focus, new equilibrium, a new balance coming out of this. Queen of Earth. Solid, stable, secure, grounded, manifesting in their abundance with creative flair. She's the closest queen to the Empress for me. Using and managing all your resources wisely, planting the seeds in the earth and tending them so they grow. This is material results, head and heart together, that manifest them in. Letting go of old ways of thinking and old ways of seeing things and gaining clarity. I'm surprised we didn't get an ace here, because it's the next logical place for the energy to go. And perhaps that's where we'll start in here for you for the next lunar cycle. The message is that there are better things coming in for you, and it's not a long-term thing. Angel answer card, just to give us some clarity. Within the next few months, yeah, that's when the energy will shift from 10 to ace sooner. If you rest and release and allow yourself to heal, it's going to take a wee while for all the pieces and people to shift into place, the bridge of incidents to be built, but it is shifting. Things are happening. I like this reading for you. It feels transitional, and you're doing a lot of work, necessary foundational work right now. 10 gold stars and a hug from me. Group 4, if you like the reading, please give it a thumbs up and comment below with anything that resonated for you. And if you haven't already, then subscribe to the channel so that you know whenever I upload another pick a card reading like this one. That's it for me for this full moon reading. Until next time, I'm sending you and all your loved ones my healing love and blessings. Bye now.